Hey guys, it's me, Leo, currently. Okay, so let's start with day 3. I'm sorry, this is going to be a late video. I don't give a fuck. I've had a life last night with work, so. Okay. So the house is right now under the UK rule. That's nice. They, saluted the flag, sang the UK national anthem, God Save the Queen. And then they cut to the bedroom where Gail and Sherry unpack Janice's stuff because Janice has arthritis, apparently. And when Janice was in the diary room while Sherry and Gail were unpacking, Janice was saying, oh, Gail is such a fighter. She has cancer. I'm like, Janice still thinks Gail has cancer. Everybody else knows that Gail has alopecia, apparently, except for Janice. Everybody else knows. Even the public knows that Gail has alopecia. Janice still thinks that Gail has cancer. You know, that's going to be at some point, that's going to, go down. They found a suitcase that was only filled with Janice's shoes. Gail and Sherry did. It was ridiculous. Okay. And then after Janice gets out of the diary room, she goes out to the garden and she listens about. She was able to hear every single bitchy thing that Farrah and Jenna were talking about, and she was just like, "I can hear you." And they were on separate sides of the garden. Farrah and Jenna did not know how to whisper to each other or create their own fucking language, the Cockney thing, which I'm gonna get to later, but you know. And then they find out when Jenna and the bromance, that's what I'm gonna call James and Austin, is just the bromance. When James and Austin and Jenna were in the makeup area in the bedroom, they just found out that Janice just took over the whole fucking thing and just pushed aside everybody else's cosmetics. It was hilarious. It is hilarious because even though Bobby is prime minister of the house, Janice is still doing whatever the fuck she wants. I'm sorry, I don't know what I was doing there. But yeah, Jenna and James and Austin did put their cosmetics back. Okay, and then they cut to the diary room with Daniel Baldwin trying to be the Greek chorus, but he did a terrible job because he says that day 8 everything's gonna pop off. I'm just gonna say this. This house is like a fucking pressure cooker. They don't pop off on day 8 like they used to. They pop off between days 1 and between days 1 and 6. That's when everybody starts popping off, not day 8. And then Gail discloses her nude photo being projected at Parliament with Jenna and Farrah. And then they talk about alopecia, and then Gail talks about her alopecia to them. Because Jenna and Farrah did not know who Gail was. They knew she was some sort of celebrity in the UK, but yeah. And then they have the fact-off task where they spin around in a chair, which I loved. Okay. I love the dizzy fall from Chris, that he couldn't even make it to the finish line because he was so fucking dizzy when they spin around that chair. And then there were so funny quotes, Simon Cowell can bite Janice's dick, bite my dick from Janice because of what Chloe accidentally said about saying that she wanted to be famous and shit. Daniel Baldwin broke the finish line twice. He kept running into the finish line pole, and then it just fell apart twice. It was hilarious. And then they did a dramatic tiebreaker between Austin and James, the bromance. And after that, it was the U.S.'s first task win. America's team, the Team U.S.'s first task win in the series. And then it was time for dinner. Okay, Janice stole and ate food, food, in particular, celery from Jenna's kosher fridge. Janice is not Jewish. She said she was kosher, and then she said she was old, and that's why she did it. And then she was like, I wasn't told. And I was like, you were told by Farah right then and there, like, are you Jewish? Do you practice Judaism? But no. Jenna has a separate fridge for her kosher meals because I think she's practiced Judaism all of her life. But yeah, she has to have food prepared in a certain way, in the kosher way, for her religion. And and Jenna was like, respect my religion, but Janice went a little bit crazy. But before I touch on to Janice's craziness again, I really want to see what they're gonna give Jenna for rations when they start taking off luxury budgets for one team. I really want to know. I just really want to see how Jenna will do on kosher rations. I want to see what the kosher rations are. I'm thinking they're gonna be like matzah, those thin wheat well, not wheat, but those thin crackers that they serve during Passover or during holidays. I want to see the kosher rations. I'm very interested on that end. But yeah, Jenna's still angry about it because Jenna talks to Janice after she was just like, ugh, I'm so pissed. I need to tell her calmly. And then she calms down a little bit and she told her calmly. And while Jenna was telling her, please respect my religion, this fridge is for me because of my religion and I had to have food prepared a certain way. I didn't eat the sausage. I couldn't even sit at the table she couldn't even eat at the table because of her religion, because of the food that they were serving in the house at that time. And Janice didn't even eat either, but I mean, Janice was going to eat the same meal as everybody else. But Janice was eating the kosher celery right in front of Jenna's face when Jenna was telling her this. This was Jenna's religious food. It's not, yeah. And so Janice was like, I'm kosher. I'm like, kosher is not really, if you're trying to be kosher just for a trendy diet, that's not working for you. But yeah, Jenna said she was hungry, and she wasn't told about the kosher fridge, and she was old and senile. Yeah, Janice thinks she's the oldest person in the house, when really it's Sherry, but I can't wait until Sherry pops off at Janice. And Janice does go to apologize, saying, I'm sorry, I'm just old and shit. But Jenna was saying, like, please respect my religion. And she took that as rude. And Janice took that as Jenna being rude. Okay. And then Janice thinks Farah stirred the pot about Jenna's kosher food. The kosher fridge. That's what I'm going to call it. Not Jenna's fridge, but the kosher fridge. And, yeah. Farah is stirring the pot. I saw, some update exclusive that just yesterday, on day 4, Janice is saying that Farah is evil and that Jenna is on Farah's team from the evil team. And then we go to Farah. She's comparing Stevie and Chloe's relationship to the couples therapy couples that she was with about the sexuality, because Chloe, Jasmine, and Stevie Richie decided before they were going into the house that they were not going to have sex on camera. Which is good. They don't need to do a sex tape yet. But, Farrah's just like, Farrah has not seen Stevie and Chloe Jasmine be separated from each other in the house yet. And that just irked her. That just irked Farrah. I think I think this is going to be Farrah's next. She's going to fight them next. I can tell. Chloe, Jasmine, and Stevie are sexually frustrated. But, like, in an exclusive from the website, Stevie said that he was sexually frustrated. And then Chloe, Jasmine, on the show, was talking to Janice about the sexual frustration, and she started to cry. Because they want to fuck now, but, yeah, they vowed not to fuck on camera. So, yeah, Janice was like, you guys can just cuddle and hug and stuff like that, like, in the bed and stuff. Like, that's okay. So, I know. Okay. And then Farrah seriously thinks Stevie and Chloe Jasmine are in a showmance just because they have not been separated from each other in the house yet. And then I saw Fat Man Scoop and either Chris or Bobby together doing laundry. I really want to know if they actually get a washing machine in the house for them to do laundry, like, for their underwears and socks. Because I think it's ridiculous that they have to do it by hand. Especially in the celebrity version. Civilian version, I don't mind, because you see all that shit lying around the house, like, out in the garden and shit. Like, socks drying and underwear drying and shit. But, I mean, I wonder if they actually have, like, a clothes washing machine in the house for them. Okay, and then we cut into the smoking area. It was Natasha, Bobby, and then another person from the UK team, and then Janice. They were in the smoking lounge. And Bobby pipes up about Bill Cosby and the sex scandal. And then Janice was like, I was one of the women. I was number 24, or something like that. The UK housemates did not know that Janice was actually one of the Bill Cosby's victims. Because that is a very sensitive topic for her, and I don't think she was going to talk about it. I wanted her to talk about it, but I mean, like, I don't know if she was going to be, like, comfortable to talk about it in front of the housemates, but she was just like, don't bring it. She did not want that brought up by the housemates, saying, like, don't say it's a good thing and shit like that, because, yeah, Janice was one of the women that was victimized by Bill Cosby. I wanted her to talk about it and shit, like how she was on CNN and HLN on it. But Jenna has had it officially with Janice's pettiness. I feel like she had it officially, like she's officially done with it. Like she's officially had it. And then I just wrote a note. Is Janice making Gil look like a walkover? I know Gail's seems like a nice lady, and she doesn't care what the public thinks about her. She was just like, yeah, she was even asked if she would wear a wig on TV, and she was like, fuck that, I have alopecia, I'm gonna come out as bald and come out as myself. I was like, good for you, girl. Good for you, girl. You do you, girl. Yes. Okay. And then, Stevie and Chloe Jasmine reminisce about their relationship and how it started on the X Factor UK and how it blossomed and how Chloe Jasmine visited Stevie Ritchie in his hotel room and stuff like that. He wasn't expecting that shit. And then apparently Austin and James were in the bathtub, and then Austin was like, I hurt my hamstring, can you massage it for me? And James was like, not gonna do that because for several reasons. One of them is Austin's literally fucking married. And I knew if I was married, I would not massage my friends' upper thigh area if I was married and get them jealous and shit. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that if my mate was married. Yeah, I wouldn't ask my mate to do that if I were married. Yeah, but Austin kept asking him, like, in bed and shit like that. And then he lifts his pants down. You see his ass. You see Austin's ass, and he's doing it himself because he... Well, he couldn't reach it, apparently, but then he was able to reach it while he was in the bed after he got some lotion from James. And he was showing his ass. And then Natasha jumps up onto the bed. He's like, ah! It was hilarious. I laughed. I thought it was hilarious when Natasha did that. So I think Natasha will be the house prankster. And not the house bitch. But remember when she sang on day 2? And it was so terrible. It was so un-auto-tuned and shit. It reminded me of when I found the Britney Spears unedited track to Alien. It was that terrible, and oh, yes. Okay, so that's it for me. So see ya.